Hello, everyone. I'm Toshi, the producer of Dragon Ball Legends.
Hello,
I'm glad
Toshi.
you've joined us today, and I say us because
Nice to meet you,
Who the fuck are
everyone.
you?
My name is Yuka, and I will be assisting Toshi starting with this episode of reviews and stuff. Together, we hope to bring you even more
Kai
fun
back.
and excitement as we share the latest news and reveal new characters coming to Dragon Ball Legends. We hope you watch all the way to the end. Now, let's get things started. First up, let's talk about the new tag Dragon Ball that was added last month. I hear that Dragon Ball parties are even shaking things up in PvP.
that is right. The addition of this new tag has brought new synergies to the game, especially with the new characters based on the Dragon Ball The Path to Power movie. These were a first for Legends. It's been quite a while since we featured Dragon Ball Saga characters, so we try to keep the current meta in mind as we balance the overall power of their parties. I feel like we did a pretty good job of making sure they could be competitive.
This is the first time Piccolo Jr. and Android 8 have joined Legends as playable characters, so there are exciting new
I was
additions
more
too.
hoping for Piccolo Jr.
Quite a
to be
few
an
characters
Ultra
from
or an
early
LF,
on in Dragon
but
Ball
again,
have
now,
yet to make
what
it
can you
in-game,
do?
so I'm glad we had the chance to add a few more.
Just considering abilities, LL Goku Youth stands out as a real powerhouse. With an uncancelable buff that nullifies special cover changes
Oh, yeah.
when
I'll be
activating
back with something
Rising Rush.
important on.
So, we have loads of information to share about the updates we have planned for November, starting with new items that let you change the in-game background are coming to Legends. You'll be able to change the in-game background starting with the next update.
Changing the background
mean?
makes each character stand out in new ways, and if you pick a different background than the usual one, it will give Legends a whole new feel as you play.
You're absolutely right. Try out all the different backgrounds and see what works best with your favorite characters. Now, here's our next topic.
Okay, cool, I guess.
You'll
But
soon
again,
be able to
nothing
sort
really
your titles
that
based on the
important.
order you received them.
If you've ever tried to set a specific title and just couldn't find it no matter how hard you looked, then this is the update for you.
It should make it a whole lot easier to find titles, so we hope it serves you well. Next up, a new tier will be added
Okay.
to the guild rankings, Godly.
Gold has been the highest up until this point, but now you'll be able to go even higher.
Right. It's always fun to compete individually, but competing together as a guild is another exciting aspect of Legends. So work hard with your fellow guild members and aim for that new Godly tier. We're also updating cheers so that you'll be able to see who cheered you.
Even if someone sent you a cheer and gave you some energy, who did it has always been a mystery, so it was hard to return the favor. And now, if you send a cheer, it would be nice to know that your good deed will be acknowledged.
Of course, it's not like players are forced to send cheers, and you shouldn't feel obligated to send a cheer back in return. Keep playing at your own pace and send some cheers if and when you feel like it.
That's true. We hope you'll use them to support other players in your guild.
Alright, moving on. A new Godly rank will be added for equipments.
There's going to be a higher
What the
rank than
fuck?
Z Plus now? Wait, so you mean slots for current equipment will be able to get even stronger effects, and we'll all have to start re-upgrading them again?
No, actually, it's not that the upper limit is increasing. Rather, the ranks will be just more precise. For example, if you have a Z plus piece of equipment where each slot is near the max value, then it will now be considered Godly rank. If you just barely manage to get a piece to Z plus, then it will still be considered Z plus rank.
So
This new Godly
yeah.
rank will be applied to equipment you already own, so be sure to check and see after the update.
Got it. Personally, I'm going to want to get all the equipment for my main party app to Godly rank though. There may not be much difference between Z Plus and Godly, so it's really just for personal satisfaction. But using a party decked out with Godly equipment is sure to put some pressure on your opponents. We hope you all aim for the new Godly rank.
Now, for some pretty exciting news. We talked about it earlier this year in a Legends Management Team newsletter, but we're adding new limited Z abilities exclusive to Legends Limited characters. Note that limited Z abilities will be different from Z abilities and will be applied by Legends Limited rarity battle members to allies. When a limited Z ability is active, allies will get buffs to base strike and blast attack, as well as to base strike and blast defense. Buffs from multiple Legends Limited rarity battle members will stack and will all be applied. Another important difference is that for each Legends Limited rarity battle member, allies will get an attack buff. They will vary depending on the character, but we plan for these to be attack buffs against individual tags like tag Lineage of Evil. Keep in mind that the bonuses of all Legends Limited rarity battle members will be applied to allies. These attack buffs will be unlocked with Limited Z Ability 3, and that will require limit breaking your Legends Limited characters to Star 6. These limited Z abilities will only take effect if the character is a battle member, so please keep that in mind. These attack buffs are still being fine-tuned at this time, and that means that the information we presented today is subject to change. But we hope you look forward to it all the same.
Since they only take effect if the character is a battle member and they give attack buffs against specific tags, that means you are going to want a variety of LL characters in your party to get attack buffs against multiple tags.
Correct. Combining multiple Legends Limited characters with strong Ultra and Sparking characters should make for a very solid party composition. These limited Z abilities will also get stronger as you limit break each character. After the release, you'll definitely want to check out the limited Z abilities of each of your Legends Limited characters. And that was the last bit of update info that we had for you today. We have a number of other updates in the works, but the ones we shared today are planned for around mid-November. We hope you're getting excited for them. But now, it's time for some Legends news. We have all the latest info on the episode, campaign, sagas from the movies, and we're bringing it straight to you. We've already seen a new Tapion from the Dragon Ball Z Wrath of the Dragon that you can get from the ongoing Fierce Fight Hero Tapion event. But the new title screen and the green Super Gogeta who just got a Zenkai Awakening are both based on the Dragon Ball Z Fusion Reborn movie. Based on all that information, you might already have an idea of who the new characters will be.
Yeah.
I wonder how many of you predicted this one.
Did you just say characters?
Let's get right to it. Are you all ready? Check this out.
No way. Yes! Oh, yes! JANEMBA! Damn! They went hard with this! What is this OST? Oh my god, dude, that was insane! Oh my god! That wind scream! They also went really hard with that OST.
That is right. Straight from the Dragon Ball Z Fusion Reborn movie comes a brand new Super JANEMBA in Ultra Rarity.
Wow, it's been a long time since we've had a new JANEMBA.
The last one was the Red JANEMBA released in January 2020, so it's been about 3.5 years. There hasn't even been a Legends Limited version, so we hope that caught a few of you off guard.
I'm sure it did. Omega Shenron also got a Sudden Ultra, but that was an event-exclusive character, so this is quite a
where's
shock.
the love for Omega?
This was true of last month's Dragon Ball Saga campaign, but it really is nice that so many characters we haven't seen for a while are returning.
We decided these episode campaigns would be the perfect opportunity to put the spotlight on some characters who haven't been getting much attention, so please look forward to seeing who will be next as well.
I sure am. There were a lot of things that stood out in JANEMBA's moves.
All the warping of attacks, turning into cubes to evade, and doing other strange things you might remember from the movie. You won't want to miss them. JANEMBA's abilities also fit the character as well, so let's dive right into explaining them. Super JANEMBA has a melee-type battle style.
Alright, I'll read this to use myself. So 3% to ultimate and awaken damage inflicted by tag regeneration, and 38% to tag regeneration, so yada yada yada. Nothing important there, basically. The Ultra ability. If this character is the leader, leader ability, applies the following effects to self when battle starts. 30% to damage inflicted, cannot be cancelled, and 30% to ki recovery, cannot be cancelled. If this character is not the leader, this applies the following effects to self per tag regeneration, battle or support member when battle starts. 5% damage inflicted. What the fucking captions? Alright, so what's that? 5% damage inflicted cannot be cancelled, 5% key recovery cannot be cancelled, and up to 3 battle members and 3 supports will be counted. Okay.
And the element is blue. Something
Dude, that art goes crazy.
Regeneration parties have long been waiting for. The character tags are Transforming Warrior, Regeneration, and Powerful Opponent. Since it targets regeneration and sagas from the movies, the Z Ability 3 benefits a wide range of characters, allowing Super JANEMBA to fit in tons of party formations. Regeneration characters also fall under Super JANEMBA's Ultra ability. What makes this Super JANEMBA stand out is the ability to weaken enemies, generous health restoration, and counter functionality. Combine that with the ability to inflict bleed statuses with high damaging special move and ultimate arts, and you have an almighty character that excels at both offense and defense. The crux of that unique or certain other special move and special art.
Fuck. Okay, hold on, let me pick this up. Okay, so gradually charges on unique gauge over time while this character is on the battlefield or on standby while this... What's the unique gauge do? Does it say what the unique gauge does? Does the unique gauge do anything? Okay, anyways, gradually charges on unique gauge over time while the battlefield or standby while this character is one of the following stats. If on unique gauge is full, consumes an entire unique gauge and... Bro. Bro, hold on. Is this just another it's futile? Like, applies the following effects to itself with randomly destroys one of your own cards and draws the... Oh my god, dude, this guy is gonna go crazy. This character will go insane. Holy shit.
With some exceptions. That means that if your enemy has you in a combo and they use a strike arts or, with some exceptions, a forward charging or certain other special move or special arts, then you will be able to put an end to it. After unleashing a counter, you can combo into a special move or ultimate arts, but the first time you unleash one, you'll draw an ultimate arts that you can use for a guaranteed follow-up. Even if your opponent predicts your evasion, if they use a strike arts or a forward charging or certain other special move or special arts, you'll get a chance to turn the tide, and that is incredibly powerful. When this counter activates, you will also recover 100% of your vanishing gauge and boost own arts card draw speed, making it easier to counterattack. Even if it's your second counter or beyond and you won't draw an ultimate arts, this ability is still designed to help you turn things around. But this all-in-one unique gauge isn't Super JANEMBA's only trick. this character also has very easy to use offensive abilities. Upon entering the battlefield,
Following effects apply when this character enters the battlefield. The randomly draws one new card when you have 3 or fewer cards. Restores only by 30. Inflicts all enemies attribute downgrades. Damn. Plus 10 special. Yeah. 30% health restoration. On a negative 30%. Okay. Applies the following effects to self when this character uses a strike or blast art card. Restores health by 3. Restores ki by 10. Okay. 20% damage inflicted. Applies buff effect, nullifies, and okay, that only activates once. Okay, cool. Applies charges unique gate by 100%. You can't mid-range. He's the ultimate UVB counter. So you know how at the start of the fight, UVB, like, he kind of gets rid of your vanishing gauge? He counters him perfectly apart from his element. But apart from that, he counters him perfectly. Reduce damage received by... Hold on. Reduce damage received by 7%. Increases art card. Okay. I'm really hoping this isn't going to be an infinite combo, like, character. Huh. Wait. Are there any more? Okay, there's one more. Knocks the enemy back to long range if a cover change is performed. Against their blaster and so... Wait a minute.
about Super JANEMBA's defensive and cover change abilities. Super JANEMBA has a special cover change against blast arts that you can follow up with a special move art.
Okay, I just need to get a quick look at that. Okay, so the following effects occur when enemy activates an ultimate art, awakened art, or rising rush. Restores ally health by 10%, shortens ally substitution counts by 10. Cancels enemy attribute upgrades and buff effects. Activates once. This unit is crazy. This unit's insane. What was that freeze frame?
Wrong.
I forgot to mention this earlier, but the unique gauge even starts the battle off at 100%. So, the auto counter can be used right from the start. Once it activates, you'll be in a great position to start a ferocious offense.
Ultra Super JANEMBA could work in sagas from the movies parties, alongside the characters we mentioned earlier from Dragon Ball The Path to Power. But it could also work well in regeneration parties with Piccolo Jr.
With additions like Ultra Buu, Kid, Legends Limited, Perfect Form Sal, and Orange Piccolo, Regeneration got some significant buffs this year. We hope you'll try JANEMBA in regeneration parties and not just in sagas from the movies parties. More detailed info about this new character will be posted to the site that we've linked in the video description, so don't forget to check it out after this show is over. That is it for new character info, but check out this next bit of news about events.
Hey, we got a raid, lovely.
It's time for a World Challenge raid, and this time the boss is Super Gogeta.
Last month, we held Beat the Heat, Summer Non-Stop Race, but there will be raids again this month too.
Not only will there be Chrono Crystals, but lots of other great rewards as well, so you won't want to miss it. It'll be the perfect chance to stock up on slot removers and other items. Coming up, we also have announcing the films Strike Back.
One of these.
We've been releasing these kind of events during the episode campaigns. This is an event where each stage requires a certain character to play it. This event will require these sagas from the movie's characters.
A lot of these are older characters,
Slug,
so I'm sure there are players who will be able to play all of these stages right from the start.
Of course, this will also be a permanent event, so there's no time limit. You can get chrono crystals and slot removers as rewards, so if your characters don't meet the limit break requirements, you'll be able to play and clear this event whenever they do. Now, time for a new Zenkai Awakening.
Yes!
Red Super Janemba from episode Sagas from the Movies is getting a Zenkai Awakening.
Finally!
This
dude.
Janemba is
I love
also
that
one of the
unit as
required
well.
characters for stages in the film Strike Back event we just introduced. Looks like its Zenkai abilities boost red characters.
That is right. It targets characters who are Element Red and episode
Fuck off.
Sagas from the Movies.
That means this ability will boost characters like LL Final Form Cooler and Pan from Dragon Ball Super Superhero. I bet you
Or
could
Gohan.
make some devious parties with an ability like that.
Even Gohan from Dragon Ball Super Superhero would get a boost, so we hope
Bro,
you'll
nah,
try a
fuck
bunch
that.
of different
Fuck
party
that.
compositions. You can earn Awakening Z power from Zenkai Rush Battle and missions, so do your best to awaken this character. Now, for our last bit of news. A new unique equipment is being added. This equipment can be used by characters who are both Tag Regeneration and Element Blue.
You definitely want this equipment for the new Ultra Super Janemba, right?
Right. There's a huge difference between having and not having unique equipments, so be sure to play the new stage and get the best equipment you can so you can bring your characters to the next level. Now, please check in-game after the update to learn more about the equipment's effects.
With that, we've shared all of the news that we had for you today. With the new Ultra Super Janemba and Red Super Janemba's Zenkai Awakening, it feels like this campaign is focused on Janemba.
True, but it's been a while and we wanted to give Janemba some time to shine, so we hope you'll all enjoy this. You'll also be able to hear the song We Gotta Power in-game, so give that a listen too. There are lots more events that we have planned coming up, so we hope you're excited for more. Don't forget that we plan to release both the Legends Limited exclusive Limited Z abilities and the new Godly rank for equipments that we talked more about today, plus even more in an update scheduled for November. So don't miss that out.
We post info that didn't make it into the program, announcements, and plenty more on our official social media accounts, so if you haven't already, please give us a follow.
Thank you all for watching, and we hope to see you all again in the next reveals and stuff. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye, Turkey! I'm impressed. That's what I'm gonna say. I thought that was very hype. I liked that a lot. Anyways, that'll be it for today's video. Goodbye!